She's looking at people.
Yeah, now we've got this
Got a spotlight on.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Chapman, and I'm going to be talking to you today about the cultures that I identify with. Culture for this presentation is defined by Jim Yeager as a system of shared beliefs, behaviors, values, and norms. Three cultures that I identify with are youth culture, Midwestern culture, and dance culture. Each culture has an impact on how I live my life. First, youth culture. The Sociology Dictionary defines youth culture as the unique behaviors, norms, and values typified by adolescents, young adults, and larger cultures. I didn't really think I still identified with youth culture, but when I was asking my parents what I identified with, they first said youth culture, and I understand that because I just got done talking about what TikTok was. And if you don't know what TikTok is, it's a new social media app, and you just mindlessly scroll through a bunch of funny videos that are up to a minute. It's like 15 seconds to a minute long, and it's absolutely ridiculous, and I spend way too much time on that. I was also talking about how I use slang that the youth culture uses, like dumb stuff like on fleek, I've said multiple times. No cap, I said ironically, and now I say it often. So I was talking to my father, I interviewed him earlier, about former youth slang he used when he was my age, and he said words like tubular, right on, rad, which are words not used today. So there's an example of how youth culture has changed. The second culture I identify with is Midwestern culture. And when you think of the Midwest, you think of corn, which I've seen all of my life. You also think of the word ope, which we say when we're moving by someone or when we accidentally hit someone, so that's embarrassing. I've also played a lot of bags or cornhole. I don't know, it's still over here. We argue about what that's called. I don't know. For fun, in high school, we used to drive around in trucks. For fun, we would go get Taco Bell, which I think that's probably a Midwestern thing because there's nothing else to do around here. We'd walk around Walmart pretty consistently, just for funsies. I don't really know. The third culture I identify with is dance culture. And I've been dancing since I was 3 years old. I started competitive dance when I was in 6th grade. And there are many things that only dancers do. We hairspray our butts so that our dance costumes don't ride up, which I don't think anybody else does that. We also have traditions where we hold hands and we pray before we go on stage. Like one person is elected and we all say a little prayer and hope that we do well. So that's great. I had to start learning how to do makeup at a very young age, which all of my friends who also dance had to do. My mom did not know how to do my hair, so I had to learn how to do that also at a very young age. And I've been doing that since I was very, very young. So, in conclusion, the three cultures that I identify with are youth culture, Midwestern culture, and dance culture. Thank you.